Welcome back. This is Crash and Burn. My name's Abby, and I've never seen an episode of Downtown Abbey.
And my name's Crash, and I've never played the video game Crash Bandicoot. Horrible.
All right, so I think today we're going to start out with, I thought of this new little spiel to do. Fun kids things tell us. Does that make sense?
Funny things that kids say to us.
Say to us. There you go.
Yeah.
Find it. Thank you.
Yeah. It took a minute to process in my brain, too.
It's probably because the English, I'm not good at it.
Yeah. English people aren't good at English.
Well, Gabby wrote a song for me Sunday evening. And
she loves her captain.
She does, and it goes like this. I'm not a very good singer, so here we go. It was, Abby's a loser, Abby's a loser, Abby's a loser, Abby's a loser. She is my aunt, and she is a loser. Grammy right there. Grammy.
That sounds like the next Kanye. You should drop that. And
it was, like, nothing to, like... She just started singing. Like, we were just sitting in the car driving.
Like, you did nothing to warrant her calling you a loser?
No.
It's like she knows you.
It is. It is like she knows me. So, yeah, that was a song, and then...
That's great.
Yeah.
I got high fives from the twins. Yeah. I was excited.
It's because my family loves you more than me.
It happens. It happens.
So, that was Gabby. I'm sure there's going to be more stories eventually. It's always Gabby, though.
Well, I mean, you know.
It's the name. You just take the G off, it's Abby.
Yeah. So, there's that connection there.
She's got a deep connection with her Aunt Abby. So.
Speaking of your family.
Oh, fork.
So you told me that your sister-in-law thought we were boring.
Yeah, Grace.
Well, sorry. You told me that your sister-in-law, Grace, said that last week was boring.
Was boring.
But I'm the funny one.
You're the funny one.
So,
yeah.
I've come to the conclusion that because Matt told me that he thought it was better than the first one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did, because
wow.
He goes, I thought it was better than the first one. So I've come to the conclusion that your sister-in-law, and Grace, I'm talking to you,
Shots fired.
has taken it personal that we did not mention her last week. And that's why she thought we were boring.
That's probably true. You're probably right.
So, because Matt thought it was good.
Well, yeah.
And I mean, he flips me off daily, so I figure, if he's going to tell the truth, it would be then.
It would be then. It would always be then.
Yeah. I feel like maybe, Grace, you took it too personal that we didn't mention you, so we're mentioning you now.
Hi, Grace. Hi, Grace.
Hi.
I think that was enough.
Yeah.
Hi, Grace.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah. So, but I think it's good to start off with the fact that, we're being critiqued, criticized, because I don't feel like it's productive. Like, when people are like, hey, I couldn't hear you. I'm a loudmouth. I don't understand how you didn't hear me.
What did you just say?
Yeah.
You didn't hear me.
So, like, I'm like, okay, well, I can take that and I can change that.
Right.
But Grace, that was not constructive criticism.
Next time
I'm gonna need you to be more constructive.
Put it on some construction paper, and then construct us. I'm done. You go.
I was like,
it's just gonna be you the rest of the day.
just type it in the comments. Don't give me construction paper. Don't waste that paper. We're not worth the paper.
Not the trees.
Save the trees. Just put it in the comments.
I'm already needing to drink water.
You don't have to attack us to our faces. That's what YouTube is for. You attack
do
us
it behind our backs,
behind a keyboard, the way normal people do now.
Right.
Okay.
What are they called?
Trolls.
Trolls.
Which I don't understand, because Trolls was an adorable movie.
It was.
Why would you compare somebody to a troll like that?
But I just recently watched, with my Creepover family, I'm flashing it, recently watched, what is it, the Labyrinth? Whatever.
Oh, the Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, those trolls...
With David Bowie?
David Bowie. Those trolls...
Well, true,
scared the crap out of me.
They would.
They freaked me out. But I'm a person who doesn't like dolls already, so puppets kind of fit into that category.
They do.
So, that'll be a topic for another time, but those are the type of trolls I see when they troll. So
yes, I agree.
Yep.
Did you just throw your sister-in-law into that category?
No, because she talked to my face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she talked
Okay.
to my face. We FaceTimed each other. So.
But trolls are those that don't give constructive criticism.
Right.
So don't be a troll.
Don't be a troll.
Don't be a troll.
Don't be a troll. Especially one from the labyrinth. If I could say it right.
I mean, you could be a cute troll, but cute is subjective. So just don't be a troll.
Just don't be a troll.
Just don't be a troll.
Just forget I said it. Okay.
So,
oh God, I'm still not ready.
So jumping and you know, the trail.
That we always go on.
Family.
Oh God, family.
Your family came to see me at my other job.
Because we've established that they love you more.
Well, okay, but that's neither here nor there.
Especially my mother.
It also might have something to do with the fact that I bought them dinner.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, if you're gonna offer me food, I'm gonna be there.
Right.
Like, it is what it is.
Right. You're right.
So they came to see me, and I was telling them and giving them. I was basically putting them to shame that they hadn't watched these yet.
Right.
And I said, what gives? It's an hour of your life every week. Like, you can't give me an hour of your life.
Just an hour.
And I was throwing them little tidbits of, oh, well, this week we talked about Abby and dating. And this week she answered these questions. And your mom was like, I think I want to watch it. And I was like,
no.
so.
Oh, no.
And then I was like, well, this is what I'm going to tell you to make you want to watch it. And I mentioned how I asked what you would do if, you know, somebody tried to come up and kiss you. And you were like, you know. Yeah. So, and this is it. If you're just tuning into this week, you have 2 weeks to catch up on. And I'm not giving you what we said last week. You're going to have to go watch the video.
She's going to call me the minute and be like, Abigail, you said that.
So I kind of gave her a little bit of a push. The same way with Natalie. I was like, you need to watch it.
I tell Natalie all the time she needs to watch it.
I know, but I put the real guilt trip on her.
Good, thank you.
About
time someone did.
I was like, you need to go watch this, and this is why.
Support your sister.
Right? Support her. So in that, I was like, hey, this is what we're going to talk about this coming week. And your mom told me a very lovely story of you and the English language.
Oh, God. I can't even imagine what it is.
I'm excited to see your face.
Oh, God, okay.
So,
I'm ready.
I want you to just look straight into the camera.
I'm going to need a heavier drink than this.
Okay, a heavier drink.
It's heavier drink than water.
There you go.
Okay, I'm looking into the camera.
Straight into the camera.
I can't even keep a straight face.
So your mom told me about this time. Disclaimer, obviously your mom is extremely sweet, very innocent, very, so cute. And she told me about this time that she had a headache.
Oh, fork and go. Oh, God.
You know exactly where this is going.
I know it's going. You? My mom never lets me forget it.
Nope, and that's exactly what she said. So I would... Basically, the story is that her mom, as sweet as she is, goes, oh, I have a headache. So, Abby automatically being her, you know, naive, wonderful, beautiful little self.
Oh, my gosh.
Associates headache with a woman's chest. And I guess one day she was out with her mom and looked at a very well-endowed woman.
Very robust.
And was like, look, Mom, that lady has big headaches, too.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. That was last week. What are you talking about?
I know. I didn't give an age. I didn't say that you were not 30, not 32, not 24. I just... So,
oh, God.
Folks that we work with, if you ever have a headache, make sure you grab your chest. Or
just a lot of people walking the door go, oh, Abby, I've got a headache, and they just grab them. I was like,
or now those people who won't do that, but when somebody goes, oh, my head hurts, I've got a headache, they're just gonna bust up laughing and immediately go, you'll want to talk to Abby.
Send her to Abby. She's in the desk in the corner.
Send them to Abby. Send them to Abby. Let her know you've got a headache.
I'm just gonna start sending people. I'm not even gonna say. I'm not gonna.
Jen's over there.
Jen's over there.
You're gonna want to talk to Naomi. Naomi doesn't carry.
Here's Lauren and Eugene's number.
There you go. There you go. You can get them on Telegram.
Hit them up. Oh gosh.
So, on that note, I know about your headaches.
Oh, God. All right. And on that
You're
note,
welcome.
Thanks, Mom. At least it's not some of the embarrassing stories you can tell about me.
Give me time.
I'm going to talk to her before you can get to her. I'm going to call her and be like, Mom!
No, you won't.
I won't.
You won't. No.
You won't.
I'll get to her first.
Which, by the way, leaving that note on the door, man, A+ game there, man.
I know, right?
Like, I go over there sometimes, but I feel like you're there more than I am.
It's my neighborhood.
Oh, that was a really weird laugh. I'm disappointed in myself on that one. Okay, anyways, we're going to the topic this week.
Yes, English language.
English language. And we pick some words. At least I picked some words. You have some words.
I have a few words.
I have quite a few words that weren't enough for this list. And I was like, we don't have the time to cover this.
I got some from your sister, too. Thanks, Natalie.
I can imagine what they are.
Yeah.
Because they tell me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then
but you know what's funny is they only came up with 2 when I asked them.
Oh, 2.
So it's like they brain farted and went, what do we make fun of Abby for?
It's probably just the 2 words most of the time.
Uh-huh.
But anytime I talk, if I get really excited about something, like a punchline. Like the other day I was trying to tell somebody, I was like, I think I'm hot snot on a silver platter, but really I'm a cold booger on a paper plate. And I couldn't get those words out because I was already laughing towards the end.
Well, I told your sister that I was going to make flashcards, and I didn't make flashcards because I work 2 jobs and I'm tired all the time.
You don't need
I'm going to do this, and I'm going to steal this paper. Thank you,
You're going to try to write them down?
Thank you, Kevin.
And He's not watching this.
No, that's why I'm okay using his stuff. So I'm gonna write this down, and I want you to say the word. That's how it's gonna work. Okay.
Okay. All right.
And that way they can see, because I don't want my way of saying it to influence your way of saying it.
Okay.
See, I'm firing on all pistons today, man.
Pistons. There, I said it. It's good.
It's not a word.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
not a word.
Pistons?
No, pistons is a word, but I'm saying it's not a word that you say weird.
Oh.
It's not one of those words.
Oh, no.
Okay.
What is it? Pillow.
Okay.
Pillow.
A little louder.
Pillow.
No, now you're exaggerating it.
Pillow.
You're cheating.
I say pillow.
Pillow. Pello.
I've said it my whole entire life.
Pillow.
And if you have a problem with it, then you can go take it to the pillow. My siblings always make fun of me about that.
Oh, I know. This one too.
Leg. Leg. What is wrong with saying leg?
Because you enunciate the E so much.
Leg. What's so wrong with saying leg?
Because your sister would say leg. Like, very...
Leg.
No.
Leg.
Almost sounds like lake, is what you're saying.
Leg.
I
see nothing wrong with it.
Well, no, you wouldn't, because it's in your head.
She's like, did she say something about me saying eggs?
No.
Legs? She's like, you just add an L to the eggs?
No, she didn't go that far.
Oh, well, she was sweet then.
The one time in your life, Natalie.
One time.
Okay, so what is this one? Okay.
I hate myself right now.
I don't know how this is actually coming out, if this is like...
It's backwards.
Is it super backwards?
I can
hang on.
No, it looks pretty. I think it looks right. Are you writing backwards?
I am.
I'm so impressed right now.
It's a horrible writing, but look.
Rule.
No, that's this.
Rule. It's a rural area. I feel like we're doing the accent challenge.
That's what you're saying.
Rural.
No, they do actually sound the same.
Rural.
Yeah,
area.
It's a rural area.
Okay, so I'm not doing something wrong? Am I doing everything wrong?
No, I'm just saying that these two, this is what's wrong with the
English language. You're
yes,
right.
Rule. This is what
but
and
that's
this.
rule. Isn't it rule?
It's rule.
Rule.
Yeah.
Ruler, though.
No, that's R-U-L. That's an A-R.
Rule. Cruel.
C-R-U-E-L.
Rural.
See, and they all sound the same, but they're all spelled differently. Nobody can say that.
Worcestershire.
So if you take that and you break it down, Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Roar chest hairs are really up there, sire.
Definitely not. No chest hairs.
I'm trying to like do word association.
No.
Yeah.
But nobody can say that.
I know, and this is an anemone.
Okay, Nemo.
What do you live in, Nemo? Anemone. Anemone. I can't even say. It's in my head now. Anemone. Forget it. Next one. Asterisk. At your
Okay, risk. That's it.
I feel like I'm gonna eat. Asterisk.
Today, children, we're going to learn how absolutely screwed up everybody is because the English language is horrible. But had it not been for World War I, we'd all be speaking German, which would be a whole lot easier.
Not really, no.
German is a whole lot easier. We all just sound angry.
You just insulted all the Germans out
No,
there.
they do sound angry.
I do. I tried to.
They do sound angry,
Bruda.
and I think it's amazing because like the inner person in me is like, yeah.
I'd love to learn the German language.
So, but yes, so
Like,
but technically that's an asterisk, which makes no sense.
Why am I struggling with something so easy?
Asterisk. But it doesn't. But it doesn't look that way.
When there are R's and W's, I already know like I'm going to be screwing up on the next one.
Brewery.
Brewery.
So take out the E.
Brewery.
There you go.
Nice.
Brewery.
I never go to them, so
You just you just think you're cold. Brewery.
except they have the
Brewery.
Except they bury. Except
No,
they,
that's when you
blurry.
That's when you dig a hole and you put somebody in it.
Bury.
Yeah, you bury them.
Brewery. Brewery.
No, you said bury correctly. I was going hick when you said brewery. Because you're like, brewery. And I'm like, no, that's when you
say bury.
that's when you bury them.
Bury. But that's what you eat. Berries.
Yeah, you eat berries.
Berries. Those berries are good, man. That blueberry. Man.
Don't
good.
eat the little bitty ones. Those are not good.
Alright, that's good to know.
Okay.
This one I struggle with sometimes. W's, I tell you. Walrus.
Okay, but how do you say it if you're just saying like
Walrus. Like if I'm not thinking about it, it just comes out Worcestershire sauce. I think I just have.
I would like
W's.
to have a walrus in the Worcestershire.
Walrus in the Worcestershire. Oh, that was actually pretty fun.
Unless you're drunk.
Words are fun.
We should get you drunk.
No. I don't. I'll probably be an angry drunk. Because I'm naturally happy.
Not necessarily. I get really quiet when I'm drunk.
Well, I've never been drunk. So maybe that would be an experiment. But at the same time...
I think it'd be fun to get you drunk and try to get you to read these words.
I'd be like, forget it.
Don't worry. I would take good care of her.
You're gonna not...
I'd make her give me her keys.
Yeah. But,
and I would give her a ride home. Mm-hmm. And then the next day, I would make sure that we got her back.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
my parents, family, they may be like, oh, Crash, they love you even more, so maybe not.
I mean, maybe now they don't love me because I'm trying to get you drunk.
No, you know how many times my siblings are like, we should get you drunk.
I mean, technically I wouldn't even have to get you drunk. I just have to get you a little tipsy.
Probably.
Just enough to make your face flush.
My face flush.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's not.
No? It's gonna happen.
I'm the type of person though, like if I have one alcohol, now I'm worried. Like
it's gonna happen.
It's gonna.
If you've ever seen Drunk History, which if you haven't,
I
should,
have,
but
it is very good.
This
funny
may not be as good as that, but if you know Abby, it would be better than that.
I would be telling all kinds of stories.
I know. I wouldn't even have to talk to your mom about stories.
You
anymore.
wouldn't. I would give them all away.
Mm-hmm. I just have to set my phone up in the...
All my deepest, darkest secrets would come to the surface.
Then we would have to edit. We would have to edit these.
That would require me to get sober.
Record drunk, edit sober.
Like, I'm gonna take that out.
Ooh, no, didn't mean to say that.
I think I would be brutally honest with a bunch of people and they would not like it. Because there's a lot of stuff I hold in to
Well, that's
to
why we're in this room doing this after hours.
Yeah. Well, it's not even people here, it's people within my family.
Oh.
I would be throwing all kinds of shade.
Okay, so what we do is we write down names we're not supposed to bring up. Like your uncles. I've already talked to your family about them too.
They know.
Oh yeah, they were very forthcoming with that information.
Yeah. I just don't.
Okay.
I don't want to do that to my father.
I don't know what this word is.
We're not even going to try it.
Okay. So the month that we are currently in.
February.
So that's how everybody says it. February. I don't understand where the other are.
February? February? Febs?
Feb?
I'm just calling it the Febs.
Feb?
We're in the Febs.
I don't know.
We were in the Jan. Now we're in the Febs. Next year we're going to be the Mar.
I know a friend named Jan, and I don't want to be in the Jan.
Oh, no. That's not what I meant.
Although, hey, when we get to April...
Oh!
I'm all over it like a fat kid on chocolate cake.
You see my face right now?
It's pretty red.
It's pretty rad.
Pretty red.
What's up?
Hi, Lauren.
It's like your hair.
What? It's what?
Her hair's red.
No, it's not. It's a dishwater blonde.
That's red.
That is not red.
Well, I've seen red.
Yeah, and that's not it. She has red tint to it.
It's dirty blonde red.
That's what I said. Strawberry. Dishwater blonde.
Strawberry blonde.
What's the difference between dishwater blonde and dirty blonde?
Strawberry.
Dirty blonde, but as I've gotten older, red's popped more.
Yeah.
My wife is a natural redhead, and
I'm
don't you dare
brunette.
tell her that she is not a redhead anymore.
I'm brunette.
I have 3.
You're barnet.
That was
Zing!
good. That was good.
I am a
For
barnet.
those of you who didn't hear it, she's barnet.
Barnet.
Not brunette.
Brunette, no. Barnet. Fork this.
What did you say?
I said fork this.
Oh, not what I heard.
No. You
No,
need
we're
something?
good. You need something?
You want some of this C4? No,
Don't
you're
do
not
it.
getting any of it.
Don't do it. It's a trick.
I just like Mango Loco.
What?
Mango Loco monsters.
No. I don't know what that
We're
is.
gonna get Abby drunk. So I'm gonna need
This
your
isn't
help to supply
happening.
the alcohol.
It's
since
really
you
not
come in
happening.
later than I do.
I'm not gonna get drunk.
She is.
Because
It may not be next week. It may not be the week after. But it's gonna happen.
it's not going to happen because I'm not. Okay, bye. But I'm not. I don't know. I really.
Do you not trust me?
No, I trust you.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say no. I don't.
No, I trust you. If I didn't trust you, I wouldn't talk to you like that.
That's fair.
I wouldn't share my secrets. I haven't
fair.
shared any of my secrets.
No, your family has. You wouldn't let me into your family enough to know your family will tell me
They will.
your secrets.
They probably told you like all kinds of things.
Nope, not yet.
That I'm a very awesome individual. That's not.
Yeah, they said that's what you think.
Just let me live. Just let me be specific. Spuff.
Nope, you had it right the first time.
Specific. Like
Nope.
when I specific.
Yes. Specific.
And then I go swim in the Pacific.
Yes.
Nice.
And what about if you add the ALLY at the end?
Specifically.
Yes.
Specifically.
Yes.
Took me a second to figure out how to spell that first. Like, wait, what? What?
Okay, so I'm going to write this backwards.
Okay.
So that way everybody can see. Okay, so you've all seen this stupid little thing online where it's like, okay, what is YES spell?
Yes.
And then what is EYES spell?
What? Hold on.
Have you not seen this?
No.
You haven't seen this? Okay.
No.
My niece did this to my sister before she passed away, and I have never seen something so funny in my life because I knew the person.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is going to be great because I've never done it to anybody.
I ain't ready.
YES.
Yes.
What is EYES spell?
Yes. ES. EYES.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. If you're going to add an E in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
EYES.
Yeah. YES spells.
That's not a word, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. YES
YES.
spells.
Yes.
What does EYES spell?
EYES?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
No. YES spells yes.
Right.
What does EYES spell?
It's not a word.
It is a word.
It's a word.
It's a word, I promise. It's a word.
EYES.
Yes, EYES. I can't believe you've never seen this.
E-Y-E-S. Like, I need to write it out.
No, you can't write it out. You're supposed to just visualize it.
E-Y... Eyes.
Okay. Perfect example of the English language. Perfect example. That played out way better than I thought it was.
I feel like such an idiot right now, but
My sister did this for 10 minutes. I swear to you, my sister was like, "Yes! Yes! It's yes!" And I'm like, no.
It's no S.
And I watched this. So, here's the other thing, okay? So,
I'm a little nervous. You're a perfect, really good artist. Perfect, really good artist.
I'm a perfect, really good artist.
God, English language, I hate it. But I love it because I like to read. I'm not very good at it.
Okay, I have written this backwards, just for you. Do not judge my writing, because it's backwards.
It's mirrored. House.
Okay.
Yeah?
Now, the E is silent, correct? Just like a lot of, because you don't say housey. You don't say house. You don't, there's no,
House.
The E is literally nothing, right? Okay.
Right.
So, technically, H-O-U-S
Mm-hmm.
is what you're pronouncing, yes?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
now watch.
I'm not ready. This is gonna blow my mind. I know it. I'm just trying to figure out what you're saying. Houston.
Oh, my N is backwards.
Oh, you tried.
But
You were
yeah,
trying to
so my N is backwards, but just deal with it.
Houston.
Why? But that's H-O-U-S.
Oh.
Hugh.
Why isn't it called a house?
Why isn't it called Houston?
Houston. Because
Which our GPS, by the way, says Houston.
Houston. It's probably because I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
Same freaking letters.
I'm not an English major though. If we had somebody out there who was an English major who like
I'm gonna send this to a friend of mine who is an English teacher.
Why did we guess this first? House. That it should be. If that's Houston, then that should be Hughes. We live in a Hughes.
Right. Which, or, I
Maybe
live
the
on...
E on there just adds another layer to it, so it's called house.
But then there's a...
No, adding the E makes this a house, and this not having an E makes it a hoose.
But even still, if you turn around and you look at the OU sound in English when they're teaching you the actual phonics...
Mm-hmm. Because I was hooked on it at once.
I used to sign people up for it, but that's another... that's another...
I wish I was hooked on it, like, forever.
The OU sound...
Like, no, we don't support OU in this house.
No. I saw something that said, God said he led you by still water, not Norman, and I was like, amen. Amen.
It did.
Yeah.
Except I do like the OU softball team, but that's off topic.
So, but like, the OU sound, besides boo, is not uniform between house and Houston.
Mm-hmm. This is hurting my brain.
I know.
This is probably why English wasn't a very good subject for me.
But yet we're like, English is the best language ever. No, it's not. It's not.
No.
It's the most confusing one ever. You know what's confusing about Spanish? Where the little goes.
The little...
Yeah, like on Jose. You have the little...
Oh, well that's just...
Or like on Jesus.
A lot of languages have the little...
I know.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like,
English language is a hard language to learn.
It's dumb.
Right. But I do know that, like, in foreign countries, a lot of them require English to be learned because it is in a bunch of countries.
It's dumb.
Like, Australia.
Yeah, but they could literally say everything wrong and still sound super...
Awesome. I know.
Like, just...
They could say whatever they want.
They can't.
They
The
could.
same way with, like, actual people from England.
Yeah, they can say whatever they want.
Say whatever they want.
I'll just nod my head and say, yeah, okay.
Say it again.
Say it again.
That was music of my ears. Say it again.
Say it again. One
I
more
don't
time.
care. I don't care that it's wrong. Hang on, let me get my phone. I want to record this. Hang on.
What
And that's my new ringtone.
That's me. Like,
Does
sometimes
anybody do ringtones anymore? Do you have specific ringtones, or is it just me?
I did have the Avengers theme song for the longest time as my ringtone.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love the Avengers.
Right.
Captain America's my favorite.
Speaking of ringtone, turn my phone off.
But like, I had one for my dad. because he's Darth Vader in my phone. So every time it ring, it'd be like the Darth Vader.
Use your words.
Darth Vader March. So
Okay.
it'd be like, da, da. We can't.
Yeah.
It's copyrighted. So,
Dun, dun, dun.
that one.
There you go.
So because he's my father, so he's
Right.
in my phone. And so,
I am your father. So, you want to know what April's ringtone is in my phone?
sure.
Swallow that first, because you're not going to want to spit that all over your Mac.
Oh, God, I burped. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like,
She hates it. She hates it.
I would do that because I would make somebody's ringtone a song that they hate.
Mm-hmm.
That would
But
be
it makes me smile every time when it rings. I can only imagine people hearing it
Mm-hmm.
because it's such an old school song, and they're just like,
Yeah, I put nicknames in my phone for like people like there's some
I
family.
can't do that because nicknames change. Hey, dummy.
I have one in my phone that is he who shall not be named. I know exactly who it is.
Nice.
He who shall not be named. Whenever they call, I just go, okay. Sit over there.
Silence.
Silent.
That's funny.
But then a lot of my siblings, I have ICE in front of it because
Oh,
they're
yes.
my
Right, in
emergency
case of
contact.
emergency. Yeah.
So that's fun.
I said burr. No, I was just kidding.
It's cold in here. There must be some abbeys in the
So,
atmosphere.
funny story.
Oh, God.
It's
Okay.
about me.
Okay,
It's
good.
about me. It's
About
me.
time.
Yep. Right. So when April and I were dating, and nobody knew we were dating,
Right.
she had already put me in her phone as Baby Love. Well, Ariel is in the back seat, and again, she doesn't know we're dating.
Mm-hmm.
And she's looking over her mom's shoulder and goes, Crash, why are you on my mom's phone as Baby Love? And I was like,
We got caught.
so, quick thinker me, and here's the thing. Disclaimer, I'm a really good liar.
Right.
I'm not, well, I am kind of proud of it,
Mhm.
but, like, the thing is, if you need an alibi or you need, like, a quick out,
I'm gonna call you.
I've got your back, because I can make it super believable.
Right.
And this is exactly what I said. No beats missed. I went, because the first song I ever sang to her was, Baby Love, my baby love. And she was like, oh, okay. But it was just so quick, like, there was no time, like, there's no way she thought I was lying, right?
Right.
Until, like, a month later, and she's
Right.
like, ah! And then, you know.
You lied.
Yeah, she was very upset about it.
Probably
but,
scarred her childhood for the
I'm
rest of her life.
well, she was 16.
And then you lied.
Well, she was not happy with me, and we've had a very turbulent relationship, but right now, it's good.
It's good. That's
But, like, I can look back on it and go, damn, that was smooth. You know, like, and
I wish I was that smooth. I'm really not that smooth.
so, but I don't have nicknames in my phone. I don't because
You forget
nicknames change
Right.
and I forget.
Right.
Or, like, I may have a nickname for you, which I do, but when I tell April, you know, hey, I need you to text Abby or I need you to call Abby, she's going to be looking for Abby on my phone, and I'm going to be like, oh, no, wait, it's under this.
Right.
And
Then
in
you
an
have to
emergency,
explain it.
yes, and then in an emergency, I could have already, like, croaked out, and she didn't even get to call the person because she couldn't find the nickname.
Right. Well, I mean...
And we share contacts.
Right.
So, like, I have my contacts linked to her just in case something does happen to me and she has to call into work or call, you know, whoever.
Right.
But,
Is the nickname in there that one nickname or the different nickname?
no, yours is literally just Abby in my phone.
Oh, well, what was the nickname? If you had a nickname.
It would be Captain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it would be Captain.
Okay. As long as it's not
The second part of that?
the second part.
No, it's not. It would, I mean, she knows, but,
That will be a secret until... Well, it's not really a secret.
no, but when you turn around and tell it, then people want to know, and then
Like, what's
it's
the
like
story
one of
behind
the,
it?
yeah,
and,
and
you're
then...
like, oh, boring story.
It's one of those you had to be there.
yeah.
You had to be there
Had to be
stories,
there. I
and
have those a lot.
a lot of people are like, yeah, I don't get it. Because you had to be there.
You gotta be there, man.
Gosh, what part of that didn't you get?
The whole part of
Yeah,
it.
the be there
whole
part.
of it.
April asked me what part of no don't I get, and I was like, the end part? Because then it's just, oh.
Let's do it.
Oh! Yeah, so it's always the end part. I don't
Yeah.
get the end.
I don't get the end.
Mm-mm.
I don't know, but the English language is pretty awful to me.
So you want to hear, okay, here's one. N-A-K-E-D.
N-A-K-E-D.
When you have no clothes on in the shower, you are,
Naked.
I'm sorry, you're what?
Naked.
You're naked?
Naked.
You and April, I swear. No, that is N-E-C-K-E-D. Neck-id.
Naked.
No, naked.
Naked.
Because there's an A in it.
Is there a difference between naked and naked? Wait, I didn't say that right.
No, you said it the same.
Naked.
Is there a difference between naked?
Naked. I have to
like
say
snake.
I have to think about it.
Naked. And naked. Yes. What part of the country you live in? Backwoods or the rest of the world?
Well, okay. Well, then, what? How do you say 9?
Like the number?
Yeah, 9.
9?
9. Yeah. How about throw out a word there.
What was the other one that she
Which
says
one?
funny? Oh, your mom says it too. Tortilla.
Tortillas.
Yes, it's a tortilla. Now, here's the thing, though. April will say quesadilla. And it's the same double L.
Quesadilla.
And I was like, I asked her tonight, I was like, can you explain that to me? She goes, nope. It's the same double L. It's the same Spanish
Tortillas.
Rule. Tortilla and quesadilla.
Quesadilla.
That's how you say it?
Quesadilla. Quesadilla. But
Okay, when you order it at a Spanish restaurant, what do you say?
Quesadilla.
Okay, when April orders it, she goes, hey, tell them what I want. Because she refuses to say the way she says it.
I think I play sometimes with, but then I catch myself saying it when I'm not being, you know what I mean, being serious.
Right.
But I say jalapeno, but I call them jalapenos.
Oh, yeah, the jalapenos.
Jalapenos.
The jalapenos.
Jalapenos.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, give me a side of jalapenos.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other one that is funny is pico de gallo.
Pico de gallo?
Yeah.
Pico de gallo.
She won't say that either.
Hmm.
She makes me order pico de gallo for her.
How about queso?
She says cheese. I would like the white cheese, please.
Like the queso. Queso.
And then I look at her and I was like, ¿Por qué? And she goes, I'm not Spanish. I love my wife. But she makes me order a bunch of stuff if she can't say it. Or she'll just point to it because we go to the same Mexican restaurant and we have the same waitress who has been amazing for the past 10 years. Like, I just go in and I'm like, I want 2. She knows exactly what I want, how I want it, the whole thing. Like,
I want that in my life. Where's
She's
that
amazing. Chimmy's
Oh.
downtown. Her name is Wani. Friggin' love that lady.
Shout out.
I go in and I was on the phone the other day and I'm chatting away with my uncle and I just look at her and I'm like, and then she's like, okay.
Oh, I want that kind of relationship.
I'm telling you, she's been incredible.
Like, just walk in and they know.
Like, all of the people there know, if Wani's there, they're like, oh, Wani's table? Okay, right over here.
Oh,
I'm like,
man.
yeah.
Talk about, have you gone there every day?
Not every day. In fact, sometimes when I was pregnant, we wouldn't go out after she was born because shots.
Right.
And so when we finally did, she was like, oh, I was wondering about you. Is everything okay? Yeah, we had the baby. We had to wait for her to get shots and bring her out in public. And they're like, oh, okay. And it just, so, like, we have that in 2 restaurants.
That's
and it's
awesome.
because we are we're a staple there. I don't think that's a good thing because that means we spend a lot of money out there.
Right,
But, like, yeah.
Right.
We go there and they're like, hey, it's good to see you back. Texas Roadhouse at Olympia is the other one.
Which, by the way, I love out there. But
Yes.
I don't think I visit there enough for them to know my...
We do.
Maybe next time you go, you invite me, okay?
Okay.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So maybe they'll understand my name. Understand my name?
No, what's funny is that, so we take we'll take somebody
Right.
to one of the restaurants and
Right.
they're like, oh, we haven't seen you in a little bit. Because they come in with us. We could have never brought them in our lives. Like, it could be their first visit and they're like, oh, it's good to see you back. And we're like,
This is my first time here.
but because we're
But
the
I
familiar
love
face.
it.
And April gets so mad because they'll remember me.
Mm-hmm. You're unforgettable, though. You just have that personality.
I do. Even my
It's just
second grade teacher remembers me.
unforgettable.
Like,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. So people remember me and my face and my name because
Crash.
it's
an awesome name, by the way. Beats
yeah,
you guys.
it's hard to forget. I'm not gonna
Right.
say like for good reasons necessarily, but
Right.
like it's just hard to forget.
Right.
And so they'll be like, "Oh, I remember, I remember your face and like all this stuff." So she's just like, "Yeah, they remember you." I'm like, "Go in without me and see what happens." She goes, "They wouldn't remember me." I was like, "No, they'll probably ask you where I'm at."
Hey, aren't you with Crash?
Yeah.
Like
Although
aren't you totally with Crash?
when we do go in just the 2 of us, they're like, "Where are the kids?" Oh, is this date night? Oh, good for you guys. I'm like, yeah, it's been a minute.
Every night's date night for me.
Well,
I don't
when
know.
you're dating yourself. Redbeard knows about that.
I don't even know.
Just let it go, Abs. Just let it go.
I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to let it ride because I'm
let
not sure what's happening right now.
Don't do it.
I'm
Don't
just
do it.
not sure what's
It's a
happening.
rabbit trail and you're a mole. Don't do it.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I wish I was that, had the inside loop with things.
No, you don't.
I'm really not.
It really taints this up here.
Oh.
And
Well-
then everything you say, I cannot get this Dr. Pepper open. I'm sitting over here like
Would you like me to
off screen. Please, I did it too tight.
You're just too good. Oh my god.
See?
What
I'm
did you
telling
do?
you. I was like, this is not going flat.
I have lotion on my hands.
Oh,
It's
well,
not
that
helping.
great. Now we're never going to get it open. Watch this. Hang on. We're doing this on... Did you get it?
No.
We're doing this on camera. You keep talking.
Okay.
I'll talk off camera.
Hi, my name's Abby. She's.
No, I'm talking off camera. You can still hear.
Hi.
Hey, Eugene.
Oh, Eugene, that's a good
Can
one.
you open this one?
So I'm really not as
Abby's
lame
got-
as I
Abby's
appear
got
to be
lotion on
because
on her
I'm
hands and...
really actually quite cool. I
I don't know.
I am
Maybe
not.
She's got coarse hands.
I'm not.
And then I tightened
Just
it
shout
so
out to my
much that I
Creepover
can't
friends. It's a little bit of a lull here.
Thanks, buddy.
Check them out. You should. This is their merch. I just got it. I'm totally, what is it? Shamelessly plugging?
Yeah.
I'm shamelessly
Shout out
plugging?
to Eugene for opening my Dr. Pepper.
Eugene!
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Sorry.
Although they did want to know why you had lotion on your hands.
Because I get really bad dry skin.
I said your hands were coarse.
Like, I looked down and I was like, wow, this really is, like, they peel off sometimes. That's how bad they get.
I have a really big bruise on my leg, and
is
it just keeps reappearing.
You mean leg?
On the extremity in which I walk.
I made it really awkward for everybody when you walked away because I am not that cool. And I tried to talk, so I thought, I'm just going to be like, sorry.
You literally could have just carried on a conversation, and I could have been talking off camera. It would have been
the
fine.
whole time. And
Instead,
everybody's
you
like-
decided to take it awkward.
Yeah, it was really awkward. And then I was like, I'm wearing the shirt. Let's flash it off some more. Because I'm super proud. I'm super proud of it, man. I'm going to buy another one.
Last week, I noticed I kept playing with my hat. I have a problem.
I noticed I do things, like, I noticed my hair last week was, like, fluffed out because
Yeah,
I
you had that one
hairspray. No, it was up here, and then the stuff back here was, like, fluffed up. I was like, put that down, Abby. Go touch it. Put it down. So this week I just woke up and I was like, I don't feel like putting my hair up today. So I wore my favorite hat.
Well, it was cold enough outside. Beanie.
Beanie.
Although, I don't know what's going on here.
I did a
That's
job interview
irritating.
today, and I said, we have beanies. And he looked at me like I was wearing. I was like, beanies, right? I had to ask Lauren. She's like, yeah, beanies. I was like, God, make me feel
Was
like
he
an
old school and thought it was a stocking cap?
No, he was a younger person, like really younger. And I was like,
Was
am I stupid? Am I like,
Did I say it wrong?
did I say it wrong? Beanies? Like those are called
No,
beanies. Stocking
fine.
caps? I don't know
It's
the other
fine.
word for them, but yeah.
Head koozies? We should make that a thing.
Well, I can just picture the head koozie going all the way down. You got your hair fluffed up and your face is covered. Ooh, that's just a robber mask.
That's what I was thinking. That's a ski mask.
It's a ski mask.
With the little poof ball on
I
top.
wanted to go ski mask. Ski mask. Oh my gosh. Okay, any other words that we can't say? I'm trying to look up real quick.
I asked April if there was anything
Fun words to say.
if there was anything that in the years that we've been together that I have said that she thought was funny. And she goes, "No, you're perfect, remember?" And I was like, "Okay, I've never said that."
Cattywampus.
Cattywampus. I love that.
Cattywampus. I was just, taradiddle. I think that's a musical thing.
I was like,
Snickerdoodle.
is that like a cousin to the pterodactyl? Pterodiddle?
I want to be a pterodactyl.
Is it spelled with a PT, the silent P?
No, I call it pterodactyl.
Oh, okay. I do know one that I say weird, and nobody hardly ever catches it, but I know one that I say weird.
What?
When you're fighting with a long knife, what is it?
Fighting with a long knife?
Yes. You're fighting with a long, like a knife.
A sword?
That.
A sword.
Okay. Mine is a sword, because there's a
Sword.
W in it. Sword. Mm-hmm.
Like I swore I'd never do that again.
No, that's swore.
I know, but I done.
But
I done
it's spelled the
swored
same.
It.
It's spelled the same. SWORE is swore. Like, cross my heart, swore. Like, SWORD, all of a sudden the W doesn't exist. It's a sword.
Sword.
W-O-R-D is word.
The W is silent.
So would it be sword?
Swerve. Swerve.
That's probably the only one. And I did that on my own years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I changed that. It's not like I grew up saying it that way.
Right.
But I looked at it and I was like, that makes no sense to me. I'm changing the way I say it. Sword. I'm not saying it.
Accent challenge. How do you say that first word?
Aunt.
Aunt.
Yeah.
Aunt.
Well, that's the way I think that's the way
aunt.
it's supposed to be said, because aunt is A-N-T, where
Aunt.
aunt.
But I say both. I'll say aunt and aunt. It just depends on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because I swear aunt.
Well, A-N-T is aunt.
Now this word right
because
here.
can't is C-A-N-T.
Right.
So, I mean, that makes sense. But no, I'm unfortunately very backwoods in that one, and it's aunt instead of aunt.
I think I say both of them because I'm pretty sure I said Aunt Abby earlier. Aunt,
Oh, April
aunt.
brought this one up.
What is it?
Salmon.
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 Salmon. Salmon. I don't. Where's the L if it's just salmon? Are we saying it wrong?
Maybe the L is silent all of a sudden. Maybe the E is no longer the silent one.
I can't eat salmon anyways because it makes me sick.
I don't ever have to worry about. Oh, there you go. The next one.
Caramel.
Caramel. And it really depends on what mood I'm in as to whether it's caramel or caramel.
What do you say about this one right here?
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I say it pecan.
I say pecan.
My family says it pecan.
I say pecan.
It's pecan pie. And I'm like, it's pie I won't eat.
Pecan. I heard someone call it pecan. I said pecan. I say pecan.
Yeah, I can pecan. Yeah, but
pecan.
Mine's pecan.
I say pecan because I just can't pecant.
Because I can't.
I just pecant.
Let's see what else. Okay, I don't like the way they spelled that. That's not fair.
What was it? Pajamas?
Yeah. P-Y?
It just says pajamas.
Pyjamas. That's, no.
What you doing? I'm putting on my pajamas.
My pajamas.
I call them PJs.
Yeah.
PJs.
Go put on your nice stuff.
Now,
we call it comfy clothes, is what we call it. Yeah.
It's usually shorts and a t-shirt for me.
Yeah.
I just like chilling like a villain.
For sure.
Sorry.
Oh, that's one that April says funny.
Toilet. Do you go toilet? Am I saying it wrong? Toilet. I feel like I'm saying it wrong.
Toilet. I say it more of a T-O-Y, toilet. And I think she says it more like you do.
Toilet. I say both.
Toilet. She says toilet.
Toilet.
Yeah. Let's see what else.
You say new?
There for a minute I thought you said nude.
New.
Like N-U-D-E, and I was like...
Probably, what are you wearing? Nothing. I'm nude.
Naked. You're naked. You send nudes. Don't do that. And...
Who am I going to send them to?
I don't know.
Myself.
I didn't notice this freckle the other day.
Technically, we're all naked underneath our clothes.
True.
So we're all naked. So I can send a picture now. And
no,
still
you'd be covered.
naked.
Nope.
Nobody wants to see this, though.
Trust me.
Nobody wants to see
Nobody wants to see this either. I tell April all the time, I was like, you barely want to see it. Why does anybody else want to see it? And she goes, shut up.
That's why I don't have mirrors in my house.
The mirrors are from here up. When I have top surgery, I'm getting length.
Full length mirror.
I'm going to be like, look at those scars.
You're gonna make me like put this down some more. Like, yeah.
No, I think everybody that watches this knows our body types. So,
yeah,
and even still, you can't really tell my body type because I wear hoodies.
You mean sexy? Is that our body type? Because high five myself.
Not so much.
You have
for me, I can't speak for her.
You have to talk yourself up. Speak kind words over yourself.
I have a great personality.
Coupon.
Like gray poupon.
Coupon.
So do you say...
Alabama.
Are you from Alabama?
Alabama.
Explain this to me. Why is it Arkansas and then Kansas when all you're doing is putting AR in front of Kansas?
It's just because it was Kansas Junior, and so they put AR in front of it.
But then it's not Kansas.
And
it all of a sudden becomes Arkansas.
Just started to hate me. They probably meant to call it Arkansas. They were Kansas. We are Kansas.
I'll give you that one. That one was good. I'll give you that one. That one was good.
Everybody in Arkansas hates me now.
I know. Okay, here you go. Mayonnaise.
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 I don't even like
because
mayonnaise.
Here's the thing. You say mayonnaise, but then you're like, no, I need mayo.
I do say mayo sometimes. I don't like to finish.
But there's the difference, and it's all the same letters. That's what I don't understand.
I think we discussed mayonnaise with our boss today while out there when he was here. I was like, I don't really like mayonnaise. I found that they do avocado mayonnaise type. It's a mayonnaise made out of avocado.
Nope,
I love avocados. I can't have nachos without avocados.
Guac.
Can't have it. Can't have it. And my favorite thing for breakfast is
avocado toast. You frickin' millennial.
No. Sweet potato toast. With eggs and avocados and hot sauce.
So April will put sour cream and guacamole and basically ruin her nachos.
Well, sour cream ruins everything, in my opinion.
She has to ask me, hey, do you want a piece of this, or do you want a bite of this before? And I'm like, no, I'm good.
Go ahead.
And she goes, because I'm getting ready to dress it up. And I'm like, no, you're getting ready to ruin it. And if even a little bit of guac or sour cream touches any of my food anywhere, I'm like, I can't eat that.
I can't eat sour cream.
I have to make her lick the fork if it's on the fork, too. I'm like, no.
Now, if it's guacamole, that you had me at guacamole. Like, I'll be like,
nope.
Nope. But I like to add, like, my stuff, I like spice. Like, my family can't handle spice. I love spice.
That's because they had you and they had their fill.
Enough of that. Put her in the corner. But, yeah, I like spice. So, this one right here, I know for sure it gets me every time when someone says it. How do you say that word? Route.
Some people say root.
Root.
But to me, that's R-O-O-T. Root.
Right. Root. But, go with me. Route 66 is spelled Route 66, but we call it Route 66.
We do.
Then why do we call it Route 66 and then say this is route when it's spelled the same way?
Conditioning.
And the English language sucks.
Well, no, it's just conditioning. It's like because we are in a place where Route 66 runs through it, you turn around and you write that down and have somebody from like the north say it, they're probably going to say, oh, that's Route 66.
Right.
But it's all conditioning.
Right. Cause
it's like the difference between Sapulpa and Sapaloopa.
Yeah. I say Sapaloopa just for fun, but it's Sapulpa.
Yeah.
Which we should do an episode where we try to pronounce Oklahoma cities.
Done.
Because there's like, what is it?
Ofusky.
Is it Ofusca? Ofusca. Okmulgee.
No, there's two E's at the end.
Oologah Talala.
Yeah, Oologah and then Talala.
Talala.
And then we need to print out the names.
Tishomingo. Yeah.
We're
going to have some fun with this.
Yeah.
There are some of them that I'm like, I don't even know how to pronounce.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure how to pronounce them. We'll probably butcher them greatly.
Which we apologize if it even reaches those towns and we've totally screwed it up because we're from Tulsa. Which spells a slut backwards, so I mean...
It does!
Funny. Okay, so super cute thing. My grandmother, who, God rest her soul, has been deceased for a while, she had a Tulsa shirt on. But she was doing something and the shirt was inside out. You see where I'm going with this? She goes out in public.
With it inside out?
Yes. In the little back-ass town of Skiatook.
Oh, Skiatook, yeah.
With a slut on her shirt. My grandmother is nothing but, okay? And she's a slut on her shirt. Now, when I heard this, I was like, oh, Grandma.
Yeah.
Oh, Grandma. Yes, I loved it.
We're from a smaller town. It's growing.
I would say it would be still considered a city. Yeah. I would say Savannah would be a town.
Yeah.
But
ours, well, it used to be.
Yes.
It used to be.
But now we have, the subdivision of Prattville.
Yeah. Which, by the way, confuses people sometimes. They're
like, because it's all Sand Springs addresses.
Why do you call it Sand Springs if it's Prattville? Well, because
it's a Sand Springs address.
It's called Prattville.
It's like a little outlet.
Yeah. It's like, we just say cross the river. Where do you live? Cross the river. Which side? Prattville or Sand Springs?
No, because it depends on where you're at. Which side, if you're on 41st and 97, it's, I live on this side of the river.
Right.
If you're on the Walmart side, you say, I live across the river.
Right.
Then, if you're on 41st and 97, and you live on the Walmart side, you say, I live across the river. So it's really subjective on which side of the river you're standing on as to whether,
Yeah.
Or I live on the river. If you're over in Candlestick. What
Right.
is that?
Candlestick.
Is
Beach. Yeah.
Yeah,
Candlestick Beach.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
They call it a beach, but it doesn't look like a beach.
No.
Sorry, I just had a thought. I was like, I'm a terrible human being. Moving on.
No, now I want to know. And so do they. They want to know.
I'm like, now it's a beach because it got flooded.
No, it washed away the beach. So now it's just sand.
There's still homes
Which
out
is
there.
fitting because we live in Sand Springs. Dun dun dun!
Now everybody knows that they're gonna. Don't try to find me.
It's fine.
Talking
You
to-
can find me, but I own a 9 mil, so come at me, bro.
I'm talking to you, Grace. Don't find me.
You can find me.
She's gonna find me now. She's
I
like,
work at Nazio's
It's gonna
too.
be like, Abigail, why'd you say that?
Does she have a southern accent like that?
No, not at all. I just, for some reason, when I try to like talk as somebody else, it always comes out as an accent.
Oh.
And I always like when I talk about people, I make them sound old. Like, hey, stop doing that! And they're like
Get off my
25.
lawn.
25.
Look here, kid.
I give them
I've
accents.
noticed that since I have kids that are in their mid-20s.
Mhm.
Anybody that is around those kids' age, I'm like, God, they're such a good kid. They're literally 7 years younger than me. Like,
Such a good kid.
yeah, you're such a good kid. Anybody in, so I'm 34, so anybody lower than 30, I'm like, you're such a good kid.
Such a good kid.
We could have went to the same high school. You're such
Speaking
a
of
good kid.
kids, oh, stop it.
They didn't make as big of a mess the other day.
I'm proud of them. You remember we used to make a mess all the time? Sorry, looking at pictures. My
Hurricane
sister,
twins are coming. Everybody get ready.
tornadoes. That's
They're
what I
so
call 'em.
cute, though.
Yeah. But no, we should start that new segment where kids say funny things. Oh, which reminds me, before I have another story for Gabby, because this one cracked me up.
Okay.
Well, I'm sitting in the chair, we're watching TV, and she's over here leaning over doing something, because they always sit with me. No matter where I'm at, they've always sit with me, which I don't have a problem with.
Mhm.
And I hear water pouring, and I'm like, oh, I should probably ask what's going on. And I was like, okay, Gabby, what are you doing? And she turns with me, and she goes, don't be mad. Don't be mad. But I had this idea, and I took my cereal bowl that had it had just cereal in it, and I saw this water bottle, so I poured the water into it, and I mixed it together. I'm not going to eat it because it's gross, but I just wanted to see what it looked like. And she said, I kind of made a mess. Don't be mad at me.
Were you mad?
No, I couldn't be mad. I couldn't be mad when you said.
I know.
She was like, no, don't be mad at me. And then she
I
was
wonder if that'll work when I get home. No, don't be mad at me.
I just thought it was adorable because she was like, I'm not going to eat it. It's gross.
No.
I'm not going to eat it because it's
April
gross.
would still be mad at me. She'd be like, what?
What did you do? Now, don't be mad at me.
I can't make any promises.
Now, I can't do it the way they do it. Like the
Oh, no, I mean,
the 4-year-old cuteness of it all. It was just like, because she doesn't, I don't understand sometimes what she's saying, but
It happens.
now don't be mad at me. And then Izzy, another story. Sorry, I have another story. Izzy has
Kids don't say anything cute to me, so go for this. They always just stare at me like, why does that dude have boobs?
You're gonna learn today. No, but she's got a loose tooth, and she was bleeding, and she was crying about it because her tooth was loose.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's like, well, there's blood throughout your body. And she goes, there's blood in my body?
Yeah, come here, let me show you.
She's like blown away that there's more in there. Why is there more in there?
It's fine, you're not gonna bleed out.
You're
Come
not.
here, let's shut your tooth. Like, let's tie your tooth.
I
and
want
just
to tie
shut
a
the
string
door.
around it.
Don't do it, it's traumatic.
I'm not going to because my
Definitely
sister
not.
wouldn't let me do it. And Izzy would probably...
Technically, if
Punch
they're in
me.
your possession, like if you're watching them, possessions is 9/10 of the law.
Yes, but if I respect my sister's wishes, then I won't do something.
But you're getting
Unless
ready to
it's-
live with her, so like,
Yeah, that's true.
what's the worst she could do?
She's excited about that BD.
I know, she doesn't want to have to pay all the bills now. She's excited to split the bills with you.
That and the fact that she'd be like, I'm out.
Here are the girls!
I'm out. Live-in babysitter. Yeah. I'm
Except
good
for that
too.
you're always at work.
Right. But, I want to be close to him because the world is freaking crazy.
It is.
And we realize that, especially this week, that this world is freaking crazy.
It is.
And
Which
I want
is-
to be close to my family.
Again, why we're trying to do this, to bring some of the crazy
Right.
and bottle it into this one little video for you.
Right.
Every
Just an
week.
hour of your life, just to
Ish.
giggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, hour-ish. just to giggle.
If you can't find humor in your own life, find some in ours.
Right, because we're freaking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Especially this one. We've already established this.
I have double dimples here, but nothing over here.
I have nothing.
And they're really noticeable in this video.
I have a face.
I have a face.
That only
I'm
a
not
mother
as
could love.
short as it looks in these videos, by the way.
I'm
really
sitting
not.
in a different chair.
You are. And
I'm
I
sitting in a different chair.
slouch, so like...
I'm sitting in a different chair. But yeah, I think we've had a few people ask me, like, why are you doing this? And I'm just like, well, because I like to laugh.
Yeah.
And nothing makes me happy or something. Well, I take that back. The Lord makes me happy. And my family makes me happy. But to put a smile on somebody else's face...
I make your family happy.
You make my family happy. I'm just... What am I? A consolation prize, I guess? Anyways.
You're the Worcestershire sauce.
You're the one no one can pronounce. You're the Worcestershire sauce. No, what we're just doing is put a smile on people's faces.
Definitely.
And because I love podcasts, I actually just
You know
love
what's weird though
one
is that
podcast.
we've named this a podcast, but yet it's not a podcast.
It's a vlogcast.
It's a yes,
Vlogcast.
because
I haven't figured out yet how to do it.
well, even still, most of the time, something that we say, if you say something, my facial expression, because I'm very expressive, I'm like, and you can't see that on a podcast. You
I
can't.
think we should just call this a vlogcast. Vlogpast. I'm out. I'm done. It's past my bedtime.
English language, kids. Learn it.
Stay in
it's
school.
always changing.
Stay in school. But we've also established that you don't need to go to college to be successful unless
Definitely
you want
not.
to.
I mean, I'm in college. I'm six credits away from graduating.
You know what? I'm going to say it. Your mom goes to college.
No, she didn't.
No. My parents didn't go to college either. Is it either or either? We're back to this. We're going to end it on this. Either or either.
Either.
I say
E-I, peace, P-I-E-C-E. So peace.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Be with you. And with you. Always.
it makes...
My phone just went...
It doesn't matter as long as you get your point across.
Either way.
Either way.
Either way.
Potato, huh? So, yeah.
Sorry, someone texted me. Leave me alone!
I'm off the clock!
I'm off the clock. But yes.
Punch and crash is time now.
Did you see that? It was kind of cool.
Did.
We're done.
I look like a boss.
You are a boss. Anyways.
Alright.
Next week we're going to have a different topic. I think we're getting close to the topic of ghosteds. Ghosts. We'll do that eventually.
So, I think we should do that because this is the 3rd week, so it'll be our 1 month anniversary next week.
Right.
I think we're going to do that. Ghosts.
And
Spirits, for those people who,
don't believe it.
don't believe in ghosts, spirits,
Whatever.
Anomalies.
I'm a skeptic. I'm a bit of a skeptic.
You won't be after next week.
That's a nod.
You won't be after next week.
I won't be after. You got
No,
some stories?
I have so many stories for you.
I've got some stories as well. I've shared some stories with my Creepover family. So, if you want to, check them out.
Cool.
That's a nod.
I will.
They're probably like, you suck, Abby. Stop talking.
No, I'll check it out. I
Check it
like
out.
ghost stories.
I shared a few stories with him. I may share a few more that there's a few that I just won't share because it's between me and myself, and
you.
because I think half the time it was just me thinking of stuff. Hallucination.
Yes.
We know what I was trying to say. Hallucination. All right. Anyways, until next week.
Make good choices.
Dang, you know so much.
That's exactly why I did it. Come
let
on.
me say what I say to everybody before they get out and go on the road. Make smart choices. Be better. Do better. That's what I say. Not be better. Do better.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck. Godspeed. Have fun. Got anything else? Okay, no. Bye.
Nope. Bye.